Welcome back to the river. I'm gonna see how I feel, but I brought the tent and the sleeping bag just in case. I might make this my first kayak overnight camping situation. Maybe. I'm not making any promises. We'll see how it goes. I'm set up to do it. I got some food. I already noticed I did forget pliers, so hopefully I don't run into a situation where I absolutely need pliers. You know, never start off any journey without a checklist. That's the thing I'm going with. That's the rule. Always check your checklist. Anyway, it's a nice day out. It's like 82 degrees, nice and warm. It's gonna be overnight. It's gonna be very, very comfortable. So we'll see how it goes. I'm ready to hit the water and see what the river will produce this week for me. Well, we are launched and on the river. I'm excited. You know, I'm actually gonna just paddle away for a little bit and get to what I know is like a really premium area for fishing. So let's do that. Oh, I can't believe what I just saw. Bald eagle was perched on that. I did not have the camera running. He was perched right there at the bank. And he just swooped on down and went down river. So maybe we'll run into him again. I don't know. Well, who knew our first fish of the trip would, of course, be the bully of the river, the river bully himself, the good old rock bass. I'll take it. Here we go. Oh, no, he got out. There he goes. There he goes. Another river bully. We are in the East Fork, Little Miami. I'm surprised this is not the river named fish for the East Fork, Little Miami. These are very abundant here. Little nugget. Got a little water treatment facility here, which normally you'd stop and really tear that apart, but it is spilling into 4 inches of water. So this zone, although could be juicy, is definitely not. There's the eagle again. Oh, I don't know if you can see it, but he's way down there. Oh, he's going up in the tree. There we go, little catch, little catch. Another Rocky. Ooh, you know what I might think is fun? Let's keep a species count of everything we catch this trip, starting now. Mother. Ooh. Okay. Mishap number one. And again, not having pliers. This is not fun. Well, before we go dragging off down past this rapid, looks like a pretty good spot where we could maybe find us a smallmouth. I'm gonna toss this crankbait in a few times here. See if there's anything at home near the foam. Good night. Look at the size of that gar. There it goes. There it goes.
The eagles are coming!
There we go. Easy release. This looks like a smallmouth buffalo. Look at him. Not even afraid of the kayak. It's about 3 hours in, and what I wanted to be a relaxing session has turned out to be ultimately frustrating. I forgot my pliers, and I got a lure stuck in my pants. I would guess no less than 15 people have tried to call or text me. It's just, I can't relax, and on top of that, the fishing is terrible right now. I don't know, it's just a culmination of things, and I'm hangry. So I might power up for lunch, stretch, take a breather, and let's just reset the day and get this going. There we go. Topwater bite. All right, that might make my day better. And is it our first smallie on the board? The other one got off. Yep, first smallie on the board. I can appreciate this. First topwater. Thank you, bud. That cheers me up a bit. There we go. Knew there'd be somebody in there in a little rapid. What a cool spot too. All right, quick release. Oh, here we go. Here we go with the top water. Right out from the log. Thank you, buddy. Well, that's a mood booster. Heck yeah. Thank you, Mr. Smalljaw. Appreciate you. There we go, there we go. On the crank. Just after the rapids here. There we go. Thank you, buds. Okay. Feeling better. Got a couple catches on the board. Let's stop here. Look at these nice little rapids here. Let's have some lunch. I brought some mountain meals in a couple of flavors I haven't tried yet, so we're gonna pick one out and have that for lunch. Beef stew, a little beef stir. Well, to add to the frustrations of the day, I dunked my phone, dropped that. My seat broke, so it's just been an unrelaxing trip so far. But got some beef stew. I've not tried this one yet. I've had chicken teriyaki and some other ones, but I've not tried beef stew. So I'm gonna give the old hearty gravy with beef potatoes, carrots, and peas. 2 servings? Haha, I think I'll eat them both. I've yet to try one of these and be like displeased. All the mountain meals they've been pretty flavorful. Like they got a good spice to them and they're pretty good. Of the 6 or 7 flavors I've tried, I recommend them all. They're really great. And it's the Mountain House brand. Those are good. That's the only ones I've tried, but they're still pretty good. Whoa. Whoa. There we go. Oh, is it a gar? Is it a gar? Oh, it was. He let it go. I am a little relieved that we didn't have to unhook a gar. I'm glad he self-released because I forgot the pliers and that would have been gnarly if I'd have had to dig around his teeth with my fingers. No thank you. Ooh, crappie. There is another species on the board. Pulled him out of the tree. Pulled a gar and a crappie off this tree here. Nicely done. Wow. Wow. Well, this might be the smallest of the trip. Let's see. 26 to 20, about 6. Yes, sir. There we go. Finally a bite. Oh, a new species to the board. How about that? Little soggy boy. Add him to the species list. Okay, so let's talk about the end of the day and what happened. Really, the end of the trip and what happened. So, really cool. At the end of the day, I got to see like that owl. It was either a screech owl or a short-eared owl. I don't know what kind of owl. If you know what kind of owl that is, type it in the comments. I'm not sure. I had already ruined my pants that day, and I had already broken my seat that day, and I forgot my pliers. So I called Jen and I was like, "Hey, will you grab me some supplies, a new pair of pants, some pliers, and so I can fix my and some tools so I could fix my seat." And had her meet me, and I was trying on the map to find like the closest place I could to like get out where she could drive to, and I could just grab it from the bank and go. I found this soccer park on Google Maps, and I figured, okay, it's a park. I'll just pull off there. Well, what I didn't realize is that the bank access was not great. Where I tried anyway, initially, was not great. It was like this 15-foot bank. I used like the roots to like grab myself and pull myself up. It was very precarious. And then I put my arm in like stinging nettle. Watch this. All right, so I meet Jen, and I get the pliers. Gives me a drink and all that stuff. She did forget my pants, so we were minutes away from a Walmart, and I was deciding, do we shoot over there to go to the Walmart to get me pants? because I'm barely cutting it at sunset. So we do that. We go over to Walmart, get some pants, get all the tools, supplies, everything that I had left or forgotten or broken. I had it, right? I'm headed back to the soccer park. I'm going through the soccer park, and some guy yells at, "Hey, can I help you?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry." And it's clearly the owner of the soccer park. And I'm like, "I'm sorry. I'm just cutting through. My kayak's down across the bank. I had some snafus. I just need some tools to go fix it. I'll be out of your hair real quick." And so I clamber down the bank. I go, I get my flashlight out from my phone. I attempted to, and I was going to start repairing my seat because it had broken, and I dropped my phone. Dropped my phone in the water in probably a 4-foot deep pool. And I am fishing around. I get my headlamp out. I am fishing around. I didn't film any of this because at this point I am way frustrated. And I'm digging around in the water trying to find my phone. And I hear from the bank, "You okay?" And it's the same guy who owns the soccer park because I'm on his property. And so I'm like, "I'm sorry. I'm having the worst time. I lost my phone. I was trying to fix my seat. I dropped it in the water. I'm trying to get out of your hair." And he's super cool, super nice. Him and his wife both are there, and they go to get me a rake to try to see if I could rake my phone up out of the deep water. After about 5 minutes of doing that, I'm just like, you know what? I'm just tapping out. At this point, would you call my wife for me and just tell her to come back to the soccer park? I'm gonna just end this day right here. And so that we do that. He helps me, drag my kayak up onto his property and into his driveway because they live on the soccer park. And they're very gracious and nice, and it was awesome. I got to introduce them. I mean, Tom and his wife. I didn't catch his wife's name, but anyway, awesome folks. And I forgot to tell Jen to bring ratchet straps because she didn't have any in her car. And this guy was so awesome. He gave me ratchet straps to borrow for the night. And so that I pretty much called it quits at that point. I was like, I am not going to go without my phone, my only method of navigation and communication with anyone. And at this point, I had lost my wallet. I thought I'd lost my wallet. I didn't realize that I'd put it here. And so, I totally forgot that I put it in the hatch, the place where it's supposed to go. So I thought I'd lost my wallet and didn't have a phone. So I was like, nope, I am done with this day. And so anyway, I asked them, "Hey, can I come back tomorrow morning and cut through your property again and just try to dig for my phone in daylight?" Because at that point, there was no light left. And it was just, I was kicking up mud everywhere in the water. Couldn't see a thing. And they were like, yeah, sure. We even leave some rakes out for you, if it'll help. So I bring their ratchet straps back the next morning, and they leave the rakes out, and I go and grab them, and I go look for my phone, and here's what happens. All right, well, it's the next day, and like I said, I met Tom and his wife last night. They left me some rakes to go and try to help recover my phone. The water's back to crystal clear, so I'm gonna approach it very gingerly and see if I can't find my phone and put this just put this adventure to rest. It'll be to be continued. Let's find this phone. Well, there it is, clear as day. Man, I had it last night too. Oh, there's a bass in there. You protecting my phone, buddy? Oh, it was so close. It was so close. Oh, it's still on. Oh my goodness. Wow, the battery didn't die and it's still on. Holy smokes. iPhone 13. Hopefully it lives forever. I'm gonna throw it at some rice, try to dry out all the ports, but okay. Now I'm happy. So success, I found the phone, and it's the phone I'm recording on right now. It works perfectly. An hour in front, I didn't do rice. I put it in front of a fan for like 2 hours. Back to normal, back to brand new. iPhone 13, way to go, way to go. You build a good phone. So thinking about all the things that happened on this trip, I forgot my pliers right out of the gate. I got a lure stuck in my pants. I dropped my phone. I broke my seat. The fishing was like, I was just getting blown up on my phone with communication, notifications, stuff like that. Just people trying to reach out to me. So I was like in frustrated mode. I was starving. I didn't properly nourish myself before I left. I didn't go over a checklist. I thought I'd lost my wallet. I really didn't. I just forgot where I put it in the kayak. I essentially had to trespass on someone's property to meet Jen to go get my tools. I had to make a side trip for going to get a pair of pants. Drop my phone again in the water. Can't find it. Leave it there. Oh man, and then at the end, just tapping out and giving up. So I will call this trip a to be continued, because I would definitely like to do this again where I actually get to camp on the water and be more prepared. Hey, a lot of people said this is a learning experience, and by God, it was a learning experience. It taught me patience. It taught me to be better prepared, to have all the tools ready. So to be continued.